can argue she is the total package. Maybe that should be her nickname, but she is as budding a prospect and as highly touted a prospect as we have in this division. Going to be interesting to see her put her skills on display here in this matchup tonight.
Yeah, she's something else. I mean, I always try to find words to describe these young fighters that just are truly well-rounded. She's one of those fighters. She can fight everywhere. She's got great grappling. She's a tremendous striker. And it's her fight IQ. She fights wise beyond her years. She's young in the game, but when you watch her, you would never expect that this young lady's just getting started.
And with some humility, champ, she'll say, I could beat her in a kickboxing match, I'll beat her in a grappling match, and damn right I'm gonna beat her in MMA.
I think you have to have that. If you want to be the best, you gotta have that.
All right, so a lot of combat sports fans followed her success on the Jiu-Jitsu World IBJJF champion, and now in mixed martial arts. Really looks like she can make a dent in this division.
Yeah, she can, because she has developed. She has developed not only her striking, but her confidence, her ability to adjust, her ability to set traps and use tricks to get the fight to the ground. And once you're on the ground, I mean, she's as good as they come. This young lady is tremendous. And I'm always excited to watch her compete.
And she really doesn't discriminate when it comes to her submission game, whether it's chokes, arm, or leg isolations. She can truly do it all. Julianna Pena, ready to make another major statement here tonight. Our tail of the tape for this, our main event of the evening. Here once more is Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the main event of the evening. It's time! 5 rounds in the UFC Bantamweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, Kayla. And now introducing her opponent, fighting out of the red corner, Julianna, the Venezuelan Vixen Pena.
Herb Dean, our referee for this one. All right, so here's one of the best bantamweights in the world, Julianna Pena, as we get ready for the start of this round. Pena believes she has a decided wrestling advantage here tonight, but if you've watched Julianna's career, you know she has made significant strides when it comes to her striking, and Rick Little, her coach, believes that a knockout might just materialize here tonight. Right over the top. Oh, Pena, you're in trouble now.
Her opponent's in a world of trouble. She landed that punch in the exact spot that she needed to. Now we're going.
Oh, and now a big left hand.
And that's the danger in the engagement there.
Good right hand for Pena now. Oh, nice job defensively there to get the guard up. Shot is blocked by Pena. All right, early on here in round one, and a nice job by her to immediately get the clinch. Now we'll see if she can change levels and get this fight.
Oh, guillotine here. That guillotine is tight.
She's still got it locked in.
She's like a dog on a bone.
Oh, she got out. How good is that? Well, seemingly, even when she gets her hands up, a lot of these strikes are getting through, and looks like some swelling on her head area.
I mean, swelling on her head. You know, she's getting beat up. Make no mistake about it. She's taking far too many of these shots. What she needs to do.
Arm triangle attempt here.
Nice arm triangle setup.
Oh, looks like she's got the arm triangle choke locked in tight.
A lot of pressure on this choke, John.
Just over 3 minutes to go.
In the half guard.
Really good job by her in the bottom position to land a strike and not idle there.
Big ground and pound.
Standing over her opponent and landing a nice combination of strikes, so staying active enough for the referee and really making these shots count.
She's not being overzealous. She's not looking for too much. She's taking her time. Eventually, she hopes that she will find a shot that finishes the fight.
Oh, she got that locked in quickly. It's tight. Wow, looked like the arm might end the fight. Instead, she gets out.
It was over, and that's so discouraging for the opponent to survive something like that. Hats off to this young lady in her submission defense.
Oh, you heard the crowd pop after that grueling crowd battle. The athletes make their way back to the feet.
The athletes are up, and they need to take in the admiration. The crowd is appreciating the high-level grappling exchanges that they just experienced.
Well, maybe some panic setting in for her opponent as she continues to land with the ground and pound.
She cannot deal with the pressure of the top fighter. She's so good at finding her strikes.
When you get in a bad spot on the ground and you want to reverse it, that's what you need to do.
Masterclass in changing position, unreal to see.
Oh, Pena's back in half guard.
Oh, Kimura attack, yup.
Ooh, that Kimura looks tight.
She's so smart, John. She maintained position over submission. That's rule number one.
Oh, good ground and pound here. Well, she's staying busy, continuing to land ground strikes. There's another one. Oh, and there it is. So after an extended battle on the ground, she gets back to her feet, and the crowd is absolutely eating it up.
She was not going to settle on her back. Even though it was very difficult, she finally works her way back up, and now she's got to let the hands go.
There, probably her best strike of the fight.
Her best strike, and you don't see this type of power normally in this weight class, but she lands, and she lands very effectively. Nice level change.
Oh, and with conviction, she moves right into half guard.
Without much effort, she was able to pass from her full guard right into half guard.
All right, so some adversity for her here. Look, submission attempt for her here. Oh, tense moment here. That arm triangle's tight.
Fight IQ on full display. This young lady recognized the sub wasn't there, so she kept the dominant position. Nice shots landing from the top position.
Round two straight ahead.
Okay, you lost that round. You lost that round. You know, you got to stick to the game plan. You got to implement a strong counter. But she gets you on the ground again.
Well, they haven't called for the doctor yet, but she is swollen. Doesn't look at all like the woman who walked out here a couple hours ago.
Yeah, she got beat up in that round. She took far too many shots right on the target. She has got to do something different on the defensive side, or this fight is not going to go long.
You ready to fight? Ready.
All right, round two. All right, here we go with our next round, and you got to think she's going to try to pour it on her once again after rocking her in the previous round.
She has to go forward, but also, John, stay patient. She does not want to rush and find herself the injured party.
Oh, she's really starting to put together some significant body shots here, attacking both sides now.
Oh, big punch land. Right back in the clinch. Look for the backhand to get very active.
She's got that single collar in the clinch now. Oh, she goes to the patented trip there to get the takedown. Well done. Well, this is one of the more active rounds we have seen all night long. Both of these women have realized success with the striking, and both seem damaged.
It's always fun when you get a fight like this, where you see the blood on both sides, where you see the swelling on both sides, where you see the concern from both fighters recognizing Okay, wow, I've got...
DC, I know you got my back. She's got her back, and she can do a lot of damage from here.
I've got your back as not your boy, J.A. She's got her back as if she wants to end her night right now. She's got to be very careful.
Well, I'm not sure her hands, her striking has ever looked better. She continues to land with volume, with pace, with power.
Yeah, with pace and pressure. It's an overwhelming feeling being in there with her when she's fighting at this level. When everything's working, she is as good as anyone in the UFC. Tonight, she is at her peak level.
Oh, lands with the ground and pound strike.
She continues to go here because it's working. Do not change anything.
Nicely done. The ground strikes continue to pile up.
This is a terrible position.
Oh, hard ground strike there, and that one opened up a cut. Half-guard position for her here, and if you're the bottom fighter, this is truly a case of pick your poison.
Yeah, you got to pick your poison. And if you're on the bottom, you got to be trying to find a way to escape that bottom leg. You cannot allow your opponent, you cannot allow her to sit on your leg and just throw big damaging strikes. You've got to make sure you're on an elbow control, underhook, and get back to your feet.
Man, these women are putting on a show tonight. The crowd absolutely loving it as they make their way back to the feet.
The crowd's going crazy because they just saw two high-level grapplers mix it up on the ground. It was phenomenal to watch.
Well, she was a little bit hesitant in round one, but she has certainly picked up the pace here in this second round. It took her a while to find her range. She's in a strong striking rhythm now. Oh, and she gets the takedown there and really made it look easy, I thought.
She made it look easy because she timed it perfectly. Before her opponent could react, she was already in the finishing mode. And there you go, again, half guard. Oh, nice headlock.
Oh, that is wicked tight. She might have it. Oh, how about that? Position over submission. Probably a good decision there. Oh, really good strikes by her here in top position.
60 seconds. This is your round.
All right, so her ground control is outstanding. Half guard is when she's at her most dangerous.
Yeah, she's at her most dangerous when she has a half guard because she's so brutal with the ground and pound. She likes to go after fighters and really wear on them, force them to make decisions to give their backs so that she can chase her submission, or they're gonna lay on their back and just get beaten up from the top from that beautiful half guard position.
Nice positional control here.
Great defense from her back.
Oh, Pena's back in full guard. Seconds winding down in round two. Making all these shots count. All right, round three coming up next.
Take a deep breath and recover. This next round, you really want to focus on ground control. You have to set a good takedown. I want you to maintain a dominant position.
Well, she's done a nice job just hammering the cut on that eye. I'm not sure how much more fight time we're going to have tonight.
Yeah, she will not be able to go through this much longer. She took way too many shots to the eye, and now she's dealing with a nasty cut. She's got to be more focused on the defensive side if she wants an opportunity to win this fight.
You ready to fight? Ready.
Third round underway. Oh, she blocks the punch. Well, how impressive is this young woman? High volume of strikes in the previous round and picking up exactly where she left off here and not really showing any signs of slowing down. She looks like she could go 10 hard fights tonight if need be. Man, every time her opponent lands, that cut's getting worse.
The cut gets worse and worse. She needs to move her head or she's gonna find herself in a lot of danger. Lands a nasty strike off of her back. Always thinking offense, even if she's in a defensive position.
Oh, Pena's back in full guard now.
And there you go, again, half guard. Oh, right into mount.
Oh, arm triangle attempt now.
Oh, she's got the submission locked in.
Oh, looked pretty tight to me, but she bails on the submission attempt. Good, solid strike on the ground.
She's so fast, so straight, everything just perfect. Everything perfect. Every strike, every kick, every punch, everything's just perfect. She's stepping over the mount here.
Oh, nice job by her there. You see how strong she is. Her opponent's trying to control posture, unable to do so.
Now she can get to work at putting the money in the bank with that ground and pound.
Money in the bank.
She does a great job landing the strike from the bottom, not staying idle when she's on her back. And now she's in mount.
Man, she's making these ground strikes count. Pena's back into full guard.
You can't take all those unanswered strikes. They don't have to be that damaging.
Yeah.
You just gotta move.
All right, half guard position for her here, and this is a spot where we've seen her have a lot of wild success in previous fights.
She has a tremendous amount of success from this position because she's so knowledgeable. She keeps the right side underhook and she just goes.
She's setting up a submission here. Oh, she's got that Kimura locked in tight now. Wow, I thought she might succumb. She gets out.
I thought she was going to sleep. I thought it was over.
So she backs up here and lets her opponent stand up. Oh, she continues to pour it on. She is landing at will, eternally aggressive with her striking, and she also has a pretty good gas tank, so she doesn't appear to be worried about that. Oh, she gets inside and gets the single collar tie. Nice work here on the clinch by Pena.
She gets space and gets some separation.
Well, I think if I was a fighter, I'd probably be a headhunter, but she is not that, right? She's invested in the body, and she's done some pretty significant damage to her opponent.
Absolutely. You know, you start to go there, and you land something, and you may think, wow, that was hard. Your opponent doesn't really respond. But as you start to pile them up on them, you start to see exactly what we're seeing right now. And now she can start to capitalize on that.
Pena's cheek looks like it's cut. Yes, it is. Starting to bleed a little bit now. Oh, she got inside and right to the single collar tie.
Oh, the kick landed.
Oh, there's the single. All right, so now as the cut continues to get worse, it appears as though it's starting to affect her a little bit.
Yeah, it's starting to affect.
Oh, what do we got here? Looks like an arm triangle attempt.
Oh, it's getting tight. Very tense moment for her opponent. She's got the arm triangle locked in. What she's got to do now is get forward pressure, keep her hands locked tight, drop her chest, and find a submission.
Half guard position for her here, and if you're the bottom fighter, this is truly a case of pick your poison.
Yeah, you got to pick your poison. And if you're on the bottom, you got to be trying to find a way to escape that bottom leg. You cannot allow your opponent, you cannot allow her to sit on your leg and just throw big damaging strikes. You got to make sure you're on an elbow, controlling underhook and getting back to your feet.
Lands the ground and pound strike. Oh, Pena's eye starting to close up. Got to get that end swell on it between rounds if we get there. These ground strikes are starting to add up. And that'll do it. 15 minutes in the books. All right, so there's the horn indicating the end of the round, but not before damage was done. She was cut on her cheek from the strike in that round, and now the focus for the cut man, shutting that thing and making sure it doesn't become a factor here moving forward. All right, so the fight will continue, and as they attend to the fighter, we will get you some replays of all the damage she sustained in that previous round.
Well, her opponent looked like the best fighter in the world. That is partly due to her not being good on the defensive side. It seems as though she came in here with an idea that she would be able to tough it out. Now she's dealing with this horrible cut.
Ready. Ready.
Fourth round now, fight scheduled for 5 5-minute rounds. Ooh, nice overhand left. She did not miss there.
She's been looking for it, and she finally got it. And now she's going to see if she can close the night. Big right hand. Nice level change. Oh, right into mount.
Pena's in half guard now. Working in half guard here, making these shots count.
That is tight.
Oh, how good is that as she gets out?
She is so aware on the ground, and she escapes a deep submission attempt.
Well, the ground and pound is there once again. Strong work here by Pena. Well, submission offense is somewhat of a lost art in modern-day MMA, but she knows what she's doing, and yet the defensive fighter continues to thwart her.
Especially off your back. She's so good off of her back that she's giving herself a chance to get these submissions. But her opponent is so gifted defensively. She's so responsible. She's doing a great job of just staying safe every time her opponent tries to submit her. Yes, smart adjustment, yep.
All right, so the ladies make their way back to the feet. Nice job by her there, and the crowd is just lapping it up.
Yeah, they're loving her willingness to fight to get back to her feet. She never accepted being on the bottom, so even though it was difficult, she got it done, and now she looks to impose herself on her opponent.
Right into side control.
That was a slick transition.
Pena's back in full guard. Good job by her here to land some strikes from top position. Ooh, look how tight that arm triangle is.
Oh yeah, she's got it deep. Great decision there. Maintain position over submission. Very, very smart.
Just over 2 minutes to go.
She's stepping over the mount here.
Oh, nice job by her to posture up there. Now we'll see if she can maintain that separation.
She has to recognize that her opponent will start trying to squirrel away now, but look for her big ground and pound.
Continues to apply pressure here in half guard. Oh, Pena's back in full guard now. So a lot of strikes have landed here, and she has some swelling now to prove.
Well, she's landing that jab, the right hand. She can't miss. She cannot miss. And right now, while the swelling has started, it's not critical. She needs to make sure she's better defensively so that we don't get to that point. And there you go, again, half guard.
How good is her movement here on the ground, right? Shades of Ray Borg, just transitioning so beautifully.
Yeah, she's so good at transitions and movement. Her ability is unmatched. Beautiful ground strikes landed.
Let's take it home now. Take it home.
And now she's in mount.
All right, so no surprise to see her continuing to attack that area. That cut is going to get wider with every passing moment of the fight.
You know, generally you expect it to get worse. When you're fighting someone like her, you know it's going to get worse because she's as sharp and as crisp as any striker you ever step in the octagon with. So she's going to be on that cut and attacking that cut relentlessly. She's headhunting here. She lands a nice combination to the head.
Big power shot there. Nice. Nicely done.
No idea how these two women are standing. They are both landing massive shots. Another big takedown.
In a very close round, a takedown like that might be the difference. Look at that last round. You need to get the victory here. You have to break her down. I want you to move forward. Keep your chin tucked and pound away.
All right, so that's the end of the round. Lot to like in there, DC, particularly when it comes to her offensive wrestling.
She's evolving, right? She's gotten better. She did not have this skill set before. Now you watch her and she looks like an Olympian. She looks like a girl that can wrestle at the highest levels. She scored so many takedowns in that round. Her wrestling coach must be very proud.
You ready to fight? Ready.
Here we go, fifth and final round. All right, well, she made the takedown a thing of beauty in that first round. We'll see if she can pick up where she left off.
And she has to, because if she is forced to stand here, she's going to have a very difficult, long fight. When she is able to secure takedowns, whether it's a high crotch, whether it's a single, or even from the clinch, she's able to get takedowns in so many different ways. They all lead to her being in a dominant position where she's comfortable.
Nicely done as she closes the distance to attain the single collar top. She's starting to put together some significant body work here, and these are going to take their toll as this fight goes on. Well, now that blood really starting to affect her vision, or so it would appear, and it's muting her offense as well.
Well, she's got a swollen eye and the cut. So she continues to get beat in that same area. She's got to move her head. She's got to be offensive if she wants something to change.
Nice job by her there to keep the hands up and protect that cut.
Oh, she's hurt. Big right hand.
Oh, elbows up top. Attempts the uppercut there, but it doesn't land. Stuffs that takedown attempt without issue. All right, so she told us in the fighter meeting the body shots were going to be key, and they certainly have been. She invested early, and now you're starting to see some damage on the other side.
Yeah, she's doing a great job of following the game plan. She spoke to us in the fighter meeting about going to the body, about investing, not worrying about seeing the outcome right away. And it's starting to show now as this fight gets longer.
Nice, low single takedown.
Attempting a choke now. Ooh, arm triangles in tight.
It's getting in very tight.
Big time arm triangle situation here.
Great submission defense on full display by the opponent.
Oh, in good position to rip off a Kimura here. Ooh, that looks tight. Pena's in half guard. All right, so another nice sequence for her there. You've talked a lot about her fight IQ, but this is pretty simple, right? You batter your opponent upstairs, stay with it.
She did it early. She was able to get to her spots, land the shots that she wanted to land. Her opponent did nothing to change it, and now she finds herself in a comfortable position where she has to just keep targeting the face that is so swollen right now.
Oh, Pena's has got full mount now.
She is so dominant from the top position.
Well, she's on bottom, but defensively avoiding a lot of these headshots. Trying to stay heavy here as best she can. Pena's back inside control here.
In the half guard.
Continuing to work out of the half guard.
Oh, Kimura attack. Yup.
Ooh, it's tight. Oh, great submission defense.
Let's work. I'm going to stand this up.
Oh, she's in trouble, dude.
All right, so she's able to get back to her feet here in this final round. Now we'll see what she can do on the feet.
Well, she's got to take advantage. She got up. Step one, accomplished. Step two, you have got to finish this fight.
Well, fights like this make this sport the greatest in the world. These two ladies have gone back and forth all night. I don't know who's going to be the last woman standing, but it has been one of the best fights.
Oh!
Beautiful hip toss there to take her down. She's flying Cormier Airlines tonight.
She's flying first class. She got thrown right on her head. You got to keep those hips back if you're going to defend this position.
All right, so she bails on the submission, favoring the position. Your thoughts on that?
John, she had it pretty tight, but she recognized she was going to lose it. So she kept the dominant position. I think that was very smart of her. Great submission defense.
20 seconds left. Well, this is just getting ridiculous now. Both women are really leaking in the face area. If Joe Rogan was here, he would say she looks like a stuffed pig.
Yeah, he definitely would. Guys, the cut man's done a great job tonight. They're doing a good job of trying or allowing these two women to continue.
And there is the final horn. What a 25-minute affair tonight. We're going to the scorecards. All right, the official decision is in. It resides with the venerable Bruce Buffer.
Scorecards for decision. The judges score the contest 49-46, 50-45, and 49-46. Declaring the winner by unanimous decision, Kayla Harrison.
All right, so she gets it done on the scorecards here tonight. A well-rounded approach, leaned on her entire mixed martial arts game, and she's getting a big fight next for sure.
You kind of thought that she held the advantages. You knew that she was able to grapple if she needed to, but she stayed out of there. And she controlled the striking exchanges, and she earned a massive decision victory.